New developments emerging in the Border Patrol shooting in Nogales yesterday. Not on Your Side spoke with the grandmother of a 16-year-old killed at the border.
Today, the Nogales International is reporting a detailed account of the shooting based on public records requests. We know that U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers say agents were chasing suspected drug smugglers and one or more fired a shot and hit someone. Mexican authorities say an agent shot and killed 16-year-old Jose Antonio Rodriguez Elena at the wall last Thursday. Now the newspaper is reporting these details. Two Nogales police officers first reported two people jumped over the fence from Mexico. One officer says he saw two men dressed in camouflage with bundles strapped to their backs, so he ran off after them. The paper is also reporting that he lost them in the dark. Another officer spotted two men jumping back over the border fence to Mexico, and that's when Border Patrol agents arrived. The officers reported rocks thrown. One officer took cover with his police dog, Tesco, but a Border Patrol agent told him Tesco was hit, not hurt. Shortly after, there was a hail of gunfire. Again, according to these public records requests, the Nogales International is reporting the police officer then said, quote, "I then heard an agent say there is 110-7. That means out of service or no longer alive." We sent Not on Your Side's Craig Smith to the border today for this Border Watch.
While this grandmother mourns her grandson, questions persist about Border Patrol firing shots through the fence into another country to stop rock throwers. The family says the 16-year-old was not throwing rocks and was just passing through when, according to the family, bullets hit him not once, but 7 times. We asked people in Nogales what they think of fighting rocks with bullets.
Well, I think that it wasn't fair for Border Patrol to open fire on someone that was throwing a rock. I mean, I understand that their life is in danger, but they took it to another extreme, because rocks and bullets, that's a totally different thing. What they could have done is, instead of opening fire, they could have just moved out of that area.
This is a Border Patrol demonstration of why agents say rocks are deadly force that deserves deadly force in return. Agents say they face hundreds of rock attacks a year. So many, some of their vehicles have extra protection to keep glass intact and agents uninjured. There's still a lot of questions for investigators to answer. How much of a threat were rocks really that were thrown up and over such a tall fence? Could the agents have safely simply retreated out of the way of the rocks? How did someone get hit through a fence in an area that is downslope from where we are here on the U.S. side? And how did someone shoot through the fence without the threat of a dangerous ricochet? Others believe agents have no way to know when rock throwers may include someone who does have a gun.
You just don't know. You know, I think the police have the right to defend themselves. And whether there's a border fence there or not, you don't know what's on the other side. So, you know, you don't want to take a chance with your own safety.
Now, questions about Border Patrol's use of force are not new. The Southern Borders Community Coalition is concerned about what it sees as a lack of accountability in shootings and a lack of transparency in how they're investigated. The coalition pointed out Homeland Security's Inspector General has already been looking into allegations of excessive force by CBP agents. That investigation is at the request of a senator and 14 House members.
Craig, anything new from the FBI on this latest situation?
Well, from the FBI, the Bureau says it is simply working closely with Mexican authorities, but not saying much more.
Craig, thank you.